Hey friends, it's Taylor and I'm here to help you get happy about food again. Today we are testing out the 5-4-3-2-1 grocery store method. Now I have seen this method all over my Instagram and TikTok and it seems like everybody has their own way of doing it, but I'm going to show you why my way is the best way. I'm parked at the grocery store right now. Come along with me and let's test this method out for good. In case you didn't know what the 5-4-3-2-1 method is, it's basically a way to make grocery shopping simple, easy, and efficient. You're essentially getting 5 items in one food group, 4 items in another food group, 3 items in another food group, and so on and so forth. You get the idea. Now, most people I see following this method just do it on the fly without much thought, but if you're slightly intentional about what you buy and stick to my method, you'll actually wind up having meals for the rest of the week. Keep watching and you'll see what I mean in just a sec. Okay, the reason why my 5-4-3-2-1 method is the best method is because I prioritize vegetables as number 5. This is common across other people who have practiced the 5-4-3-2-1 method, but what makes this extra special is that we are gonna further break this up into 2 classes. One is starchy vegetables and the other is non-starchy vegetables. So 3 of our 5 vegetables are going to be non-starchy or your leafy green vegetables. These should be the foundation of your diet. They should be included in every single meal. They help to keep you full and they offer a ton of valuable nutrition. So let me show you what I got. Broccoli is one of my favorite non-starchy vegetables, and it's because it's so versatile. You can use it in stir fry, air fry it with some lemon and olive oil. You can bake it in the oven. Next, we have Swiss chard. So Swiss chard, in my opinion, is totally underrated. It goes amazing in soups and stews. You can saute it with some lemon and olive oil, garlic, and it is packed with nutrients like vitamin K, potassium, and magnesium, which a lot of people tend to be deficient in. My third non-starchy vegetable is kale. It can be cooked or you can eat it raw in a salad. Just make sure you give it a nice massage first to help break down some of the fiber and make it a little less rough and easier to digest. You could use it to make kale chips, rub them in some olive oil, salt, and pepper, a little bit of garlic powder, and air fried them for about 15 minutes. Now, the remaining 2 of my 5 vegetables are going to be starchy vegetables. I have a butternut squash here, excellent source of beta carotene, great for your skin health, your eye health. I love roasted butternut squash, super simple with some olive oil, salt, and pepper. Turn it into a butternut squash soup. You can also have some roasted butternut squash on top of a salad, maybe a kale salad. And then the second starchy vegetable is a purple sweet potato. The reason I chose purple is because that means more nutrients, more antioxidants, more polyphenols, more of those beneficial disease-fighting anti-inflammatory chemicals. Bake it in the oven. Olive oil, salt, pepper. I could also throw this onto my kale salad with butternut squash. You could mash the purple sweet potatoes. You can turn it into French fries. Moving on to our 4 proteins, starting with eggs are one of the most incredible proteins to keep around. They are nutrient dense and they can be eaten for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Easily turn them into scrambled eggs, a breakfast quiche, hard boil them, make egg salad, breakfast for dinner kind of situation. So eggs are super versatile. My next protein staple is sardines. Not only are they a complete protein and a rich source of bioavailable omega-3 fatty acids, they also contain vitamin D, zinc, magnesium, selenium, also incredible for your skin health, for anti-aging. And if you have 2 servings of these per week, you are going to meet or exceed your recommended dietary allowance for omega-3s. That's not a bad thing. You can get sardines for $1, $2 a can, and you are getting all of those incredible nutrients. So my 4th protein is boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And the reason that I get chicken thighs instead of chicken breasts is because chicken thighs are way more affordable. Same with chicken drumsticks. They're both around $5, $6 a pound compared to chicken breasts, which are like almost double the price. You can bake them in the oven with olive oil, lemon, garlic, some herbs and spices. You could even turn these into chicken nuggets, chicken stir fries, chicken parm, or chicken Caesar salad. Anything that you would use chicken breast for, you can use chicken thighs for. For my last protein, I went with this pasture-raised ground venison because it was on sale for 50% off. I was originally going to go into this challenge with my eye on some chuck roast as part of my 4 staple proteins, but because this was on sale and because venison or wild game is just such an incredible source of bioavailable iron and zinc, it also will have more omega-3 fats because it's from venison that are pasture raised, eating insects and bugs and grass that are going to make the composition of the meat more nutrient dense. So for number 3, we are doing 3 different fruits. So for our 3 fruits, we're buying 2 seasonal fruit and 1 berry. So always including berries in the mix because they are an excellent source of antioxidants and are really incredible for your brain health, for your heart health, for lowering inflammation, for keeping your immune system healthy and strong. They're anti-aging. I mean, I could go on and on and on. There are so many benefits of incorporating berries in your diet. Typically, they're a summer fruit, but there is no problem with having them year-round because they are so beneficial. So my first fruit is berries for that reason. I have blueberries here. These are on the Dirty Dozen, so I do try to get organic when I can. Like I said, the other 2 fruits, I really try to purchase seasonal fruits. So seasonal fruits, you can easily look up which fruits are seasonal in your area by using a website like this. I'll link to that in the description so you can see what seasonal fruits are available in your area. Right now, oranges are in season, which actually really works out because cold and flu season, nature's medicine, amazing source of vitamin C. And then the second seasonal fruit that I got are pears. Love me some pears, amazing snack, great source of fiber. So again, the rule for fruits, we have 3 fruits, 2 are seasonal, and 1 is always going to be berries. That could be blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, any type of berry. It all works. Now for our number 2, we have our grains and legumes. The 2 grains that I have chosen, jasmine rice, which just serves as a really versatile base. I keep saying the word versatile, but that's what is so key for meal prep, is just having these few core ingredients that you can repurpose, mix and match throughout the week. I really love jasmine to use for stir fries, ground beef bowls, where we literally just cook up some ground beef in a skillet and then put it over top of rice, maybe with some air fried broccoli, and boom, you have the meal for the week. And the beauty of this is that it can be prepared early in the week and it can be stored in the refrigerator. Rice, great filler, not the most nutrient dense, but sometimes we just need those quick carbs for energy to fill us up. The second grain slash legume I chose was red lentils. I love red lentils because these cook in like 15 or 20 minutes. So if you are in a rush and just want to throw a dinner together really quickly, red lentils are really amazing for this. But choose a legume that works for you, that you love. Black beans, chickpeas, navy beans, cannellini, anything that you love, you can make that a staple for your week. And just make sure you batch prep it ahead of time because you can use it in rotation in a lot of different meals. So 2 whole grains slash legumes. It can be 2 whole grains or 2 legumes, or 1 whole grain, 1 legume, whatever combination you want to do. Just keep it to 2 and you'll use that as a staple throughout your week. And finally, last but not least, what we have all been waiting for, not really, what I've been waiting for to get to the end of this video, our number 1 of the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 series, and I am giving that to, drum roll please, ta-da, 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 healthy fats. Now for our number 1 spot, I chose healthy fats just because I want to hammer home that we need to incorporate healthy fats intentionally into our week. It could be any sort of nut or seed. It could be avocado. I chose pumpkin seeds, an amazing source of zinc, magnesium, amazing for supporting hormonal health. And I choose to do bulk pumpkin seeds instead of doing packaged, just because the bulk always seems to be less expensive because I can portion out however much I want. I can get like a half pound or a quarter pound of pumpkin seeds instead of buying a full pound. And then of course I'm spending less money. Uh-oh. I've seen a lot of people save number 1 for one fun snack or one fun drink, one special treat. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. I just think it's so important to incorporate all of the pillars of a healthy plate. So that's protein, healthy fats, and fiber. And of course, we get our fiber from our non-starchy and starchy vegetables, fruit, whole grains. This is my definition of being happy about food. Stress-free, calm meal prepping. You know what you have, you know what you can make for meals throughout the week. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe for more. Bye-bye.